I'm Shiva.
I'm Sandy.
And this is
Our Relaxing Hobby. Hello again.
Hello. This week we're talking about a really common issue with fish, especially the longfin variety, and that's tail troubles.
Tail troubles, yeah. Especially we have some footage just of, I think one will display today, Kitsune.
Yeah.
And he's got some she
She.
has some issues with her tail that she's in a separate hospital tank, which you'll see. And it grows back.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, with Kitsune, you're going to meet her in a minute. She's one of my younger koi. She's about 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 2 years old.
Okay.
And she's a longfin koi. And the problem she had was some of our baby koi decided that her tail was tasty. And they started chewing on her tail.
Which is common. It is a common problem. You have to watch.
Yeah, it is something that you have to watch out for. Now, this is the first time I've had to deal with it. I've heard of other people having a problem.
Right. I've seen it in guppies,
yeah,
and I've seen it in some other fish, but I've never seen it in koi until now.
Yeah. I've never dealt with the problem before, but I recognized it immediately just from hearing other koi owners talk about how their fish go after each other's fins. So I knew what I was dealing with. But there are a lot of other reasons why fish would have trouble with their tails.
There was that goldfish. There was what'd you call him?
You called him that. The tailless wonder.
The tailless wonder. It looked nasty. It was literally, and I don't know if we have any footage of that or any pictures. I'm not sure if we took any.
Don't.
He literally had no tail. I mean, his tail was gone. It was bone or whatever. It was fin rot. Yeah, it was gross. And I was sure he was going to die. But again, welcome to Shiva's. And he lived. They literally put him in the hospital tank, and a couple months later, his tail had grown back, and she put him back with the fish, and you could not tell which fish he is. To this day, he's out there somewhere, and you still can't tell which fish he is. He's one of the gold ones, but it looked horrible. And fin rot is a scary thing, and that's something you have to watch for.
Basically, what I've been using is a combination of humefexant and
Melifex?
Melifex and humefex. And those are two medicines that are pretty much the equivalent to fish Bactine. You can put it in the aquarium, you can put it in with other fish in the aquarium, it doesn't hurt them, which is why we have Kitsune with a friend, so she doesn't get lonely, because koi are very social. But those two medications in combination are good for, disinfecting it, keeping it clean, helping promote the healing. Now, if she would have had like a bacterial infection or more commonly a fungal infection, we would have had to use more stronger antibiotics, which is a much more complicated process, and that one is used to treat like really bad cases of the fin rot and stuff. That's what we used on the tailless wonder was the antibiotic.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I wish I had a photo of it, and we'll have to look and see if we can find one, but it was pretty nasty. Yeah. I really didn't think that fish was going to live.
I know. You kept saying, he's going to die. It's like, I give him 50-50. Well, he showed us.
Good thing I didn't bet.
But fin rot is not, fin rot or any type of tail troubles is not the end of the world. You just have to have some patience, and I always recommend that anybody who keeps fish, multiple fish, have a separate tank ready for a hospital.
Quarantine would be a good idea, because that's what I do with the guppies. Whenever the guppies get any kind of fin rot or anything, I always immediately remove the ones that I notice have anything like that from the main tank, because it does prevent spread. It does for some reason, some of those things spread. I think fin rot is one of them.
Yeah, fin rot, ick, anything like that.
Yeah.
But always have a hospital tank ready. We're going to show you some footage of Kitsune, and she has a little friend with her, Hibachi, which is one of our baby koi. And you'll be able to see
what it looks like when they chew at her tail. It's not fin rot, it's not anything like that. It's literally just the other fish have chewed her up. The little babies that mess with her.
Yeah, but basically anytime you have any type of fish that has any kind of trouble, not just fins, you want to separate them, and then depending on what type of treatment you're going to use, like if you're just going to use the Bactine, put a friend in with them, otherwise they might get a little stressed out, because koi are very social, most fish are.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
the guppies are so
Guppies are, well, they're called schooling fish, yeah, you're supposed to have 2 or 3, I mean, and then, I guess, goldfish and koi are kind of the same thing, they like to have
Yeah, it's
friends.
very social.
And it is something that you learn pretty quickly with them, because when they're lonely, when there's just one in there, they don't recover as quickly or as well.
Yeah, they almost look depressed.
Yeah?
So, if at all possible, have a friend in with your hospital patient. Sometimes you can't, like if you're treated with really strong medication or whatnot, that could hurt a healthy fish, so you have to...
You have to know your sicknesses, and you can research that.
Yeah. With Kitsune's problem, it was just a matter of separating her from the little nibbler, but we still haven't figured out which one that is.
Yeah, it's definitely not Hibachi.
No, not
'cause
Hibachi.
He loves her, but he's not nibbling on her.
Yeah. But one of the things I'm going to have to do is, before, when I go to put Kitsune and Hibachi back into the pond, I'm going to have to keep a close eye and see who's following her around and see if that starts up again. And if we've got a tail nibbler, we're going to have to separate them.
I haven't seen it on any of the others, so hopefully whoever it was just a temporary thing.
That's what I'm hoping too, because we do have fish with a lot longer fins in there that have been left alone. But another thing is that they might just be going after fish that are, much smaller, than the larger ones. You're not going to go after the giant. You're going to go after the, normal sized person.
And when we did get Tora recently, Tora's tail had been chewed up. You could see it looks almost exactly like Kitsune's. We'll try to get you some footage of that as well. You can see it came from somebody else.
Yeah.
And she's in there now, and they're not messing with her tail, his tail. I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl.
Yeah. Well, we've got like Yuri.
Yeah, Yuri's tail's long. We'll get some footage. We'll show you some of that as well. So if you'd like to see all that, stay with us.